Chris Salvador back again with what I feel is an important rant, and it's about DVD price gouging and movie ticket price gouging. So I'd just like to make very clear, DVDs, regular, not HD DVD Blu-ray, but DVDs and movie tickets are way too fucking expensive. It's not funny anymore. It's not a joke. It's not like, this is pretty much what you're going to get a gym. Not a gym, a GYM, but a gym from the office gym. You go over and you go, hey, these ticket prices are really expensive. That's what the guy's gonna do, the guy in movie coat. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm still kind of sick here. I mean, I'm sick of these prices. You know, I used to be able to go to the movies, 7, 8 years ago? I used to be able to go to the movies, and with, $10 in my pockets, I knew I could see at least 2 films. Now, with $10, you're only allowed to see 1 movie. And, with $10, like, the good thing was that with $10 in your pocket, you would not only be able to see 1 movie, but you would also be able to get some food. Not possible now. And you can say, well, who cares? It's like, well, movie theaters should care. Because right now, an adult ticket is even a student ticket. Adult tickets and student tickets are essentially, right now, starting for us out here, they're essentially $8. I mean, they might be $7.50, $7.75, whatever the hell, but essentially it's $8 just for a student ticket. And then for an adult ticket, you're looking at $10, like $9.75, $9.70. So you're looking at if you have a $10 bill, you're literally going to get back maybe $2 if you're lucky, or less than $2, and you're only going to get a movie ticket. There's so many things wrong with this, it's not even funny, and I'll tell you why. Because for $5, I was able to buy Terminator 2, the 2-disc edition at Walmart. So for $5, I was able to buy a 2-disc edition. It's the one with the Terminator, the T-800. It's the one that just came out recently, not the one with Arnold and not the silver edition that had T2. It's the one with the actual Terminator, the T-800. So for $5 in a bin, I was able to buy that movie. And Big Trouble in Little China and Wonderland. So basically, Walmart's DVD, that bargain bin DVD, you're probably, and even with Netflix or with pay-per-view, I mean, literally, you're probably going to be able, for the amount you pay to see 1 movie on a Friday night, you'll be able to not only own that movie, but you'll probably be able to rent 2 movies for that price and rip them if you have a rip software, which everyone says they don't do, but it makes sense now. You'll be able to rip the movie, because just all you really need now is a MacBook Pro. You'll be able to rip the film and convert it to an iPod format, or convert it to or make a DVD, or if you have a DVD burner, you'll be able to rip the film, take the DVD, rip it, and own the movie and have it in some format, CDR, DVD-R, whatever. And like I said, all is cheaper than the price of just a regular movie ticket. And for pay-per-view, it's like $4, and you get to watch the movie all day, 24 hours, and you can record it and rip it and do the same. All the things I've said with software like iRecord, and it's just movie theaters. And I get a DVD pricing soon, but movie theaters don't offer you anything anymore, because the real best projectors are the ones that are 5, 8K, 9. The theaters can barely afford the projectors. And when they do get the projectors, they're going to charge even more. A 3D projector is going to be just to see something in 3D, is like $11, so even more money. So the problem is not that people aren't coming to theaters. The problem is that the prices are way too fucking high. Because it's gotten to the point where you can't, you used to be able to, if you went with a friend or with a group of people, you could all go decide on a movie, and whether you wanted to see it or not, it'd be like, okay, let's watch this, and you didn't want to watch it. Like right now, let's say, okay, we went to see Juno. Let's say they had been like, okay, let's go see Sweeney Todd. And I was like, okay, and then I didn't like Sweeney Todd. I really lose a lot. I lost $10, and I could have bought 2 movies for that price, or I could have on Netflix. I could have gotten a better value somewhere else that I lost out. It's kind of like you are an investor. You're investing way too much time and money for something that you can't. You used to be able to be like, all right, well, let's go see this and whatever. You didn't lose that much. And I feel like now people are YouTubing or reviewing it because it's like we spend so much that it's like it's not just sit down, watch the movie, go home, and that's it. It's like you do feel like an investor. That when you are screwed out of your $10 ticket, when you are screwed out of your money, you want it back. You want to be compensated because that was a very big deal. And it's like right now, I don't even think I can even spot friends for 10, like, oh, buy me a couple tickets. Like, I can't even do that. And it's like student IDs or not. I mean, it's really just you're looking at adult ticket prices that are standard now. 7 years ago would have never even been adult prices, and it's astronomically high. And Hollywood could say, well, it's because of piracy, and it's because of all the other things you just mentioned. A lot more people are doing that. It's like, I don't think people don't not want to go to the movies, because I went on Christmas and it was packed. Those movies are packed. So they will only be more packed if tickets are cheaper. I just don't understand that fucking concept. Like, people are going to go, wait, the movies are $2 a ticket? Hell no, I'm not going to go to that. Like, you're only going to get more people going to the movies more all the time. You're always going to have really good business. The cheaper something is, the more. That's why Walmart is the number one fucking business in America. Because it's, low prices. Yes, there's the high cost of whatever, but the reality of the situation is that, you can't just kind of give me the gym. Your greed is not a substitute for this. You can only give me the gym for so long before I just go, you know what, fuck you, I'll find some other thing and do that. And right now I saw this thing outside, I think it was called DVD Online, that basically, it's literally like, you put in a credit card, it has like this touchscreen, and then it takes out the DVD, and this was outside of a gas station, and the DVD ejects from the computer system, and you take the DVD and then you bring it back and you put it back in. Like, I don't see why all of this cheaper than a ticket price. And like I said, the problem with theater, there's no control. The only thing I can control, if I'm lucky, is what movie I watch, and possibly where I sit. That's it. That's the only 2 things you get out of control from going to a movie theater. What to watch and where to sit. You don't control the audience in there. You don't control the way the print's gonna look, the sound. You don't control shit. Just that. But any other thing you can control. You can pause it. You can record it. You can go. There's so much more control in other things that there isn't in a movie theater. That I think it's just nostalgia now, that we just kind of want to go see movies in theaters. But I really feel like it's true that there's better viewing experience to be had in other events that aren't the live show up, sit down with other people. And I just feel like, that these people are fucking stupid. They keep thinking beer, people want to drink beer, it's like, no, it's just people just don't want to have to end up paying $10 and pretty soon $11-12 for a ticket to something like Juno or something like, you can understand like the big movies of the year, Spider-Man 3, Transformers, like big summer, the movies that cost like $200-300 million. But for little independent movies, for movies that, not all movies are made alike. I could not imagine myself paying $10 a ticket to go see something like Annie Hall now. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think about this. Star Wars cost like, what, $3 when it came out? So you're just looking at like, wow, that's just, it's so funny how now Star Wars now would be like $13 a ticket essentially. So you're sitting there going, well, that's the way it is. It's called inflation times change. No, it's not times change. It's just people are fucking dumb. So they raise the price, and then people just kind of go, it's like, this isn't oil. This isn't something that's like, these are movies. People, not all movies are the same. Not every movie costs $150 million budgets. The only expensive part, as we've established, is the